Happy are they, lady-o, lady-o, oh, lady-o, lady-o, lady-o. Soon the duet will become a trio, lady-o, lady-o, lo-lo-lo. Oh, lady, oh, lady, oh, let-me-me. Oh, lady, 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 oh, lady. To laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones on its way. To sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more.
Fraulein, where did they get these abominations? Out of a nightmare?
No, out of some curtains. The curtains that used to hang in my bedroom. There's still plenty of wear left in them.
Just a moment. Do you mean to say the people of the neighborhood have seen my children wearing old curtains?
Oh, yes, they've become very popular. Everyone smiles at them.
I don't wonder.
They say, there go Captain Von Trapp's children.
My children have always been a credit to my name.
But Captain, they weren't. They were just unhappy little marching machines.
I don't care to hear from you about my children.
Well, you've got to hear it from someone. You're not home long enough to know
I
that.
said I don't want to hear
I
it.
know you don't want to hear it, but you've got to. Take Liesel. Liesel isn't a child anymore, and if you keep treating her as one, Captain, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. And Friedrich. Friedrich is afraid to be himself. He's shy. He's aloof. The Friedrich needs you. He needs your confidence.
Don't tell me about my son.
Brigitte could tell you about him, and she could tell you a lot more if you got to know her, because she notices things. She's always telling the truth, and especially when you don't want to hear it. Kurt is sensitive. He's easily hurt, and you ignore him. You brush him aside the way you do all of them. I haven't finished yet. Louisa just wants to have a good time. You've just got to let her have a good time. And Marta, I don't know about Marta yet, but someone has got to find out about her. Oh, and little Gretel just wants to be loved. Oh, please, Captain, love Gretel. Love them all. They need you.
Stop it. Stop it. You pack your things and return to the Abbey as soon as you can.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said those things. Not in the way that I said them.
This must have been a trying experience for you.
It was, Reverend Mother.
Has it taught you anything?
Yes. I learned that I never want to leave these walls again.
Why did they send you back to us?
They didn't send me back. I left. I left without telling them I was going. Without saying goodbye.
Sit down, Maria. Maria, what happened? Why did you do this?
I was frightened.
Frightened?
I was confused. I never felt that way before. I knew I couldn't stay. I knew that if I came back here, I would be safe.
Maria, our Abbey is not to be used as an escape. What is it you can't face?
I can't face him.
Thank you, Sister Margareta. Maria, are you in love with Captain Von Trapp?
I don't know. I don't know.
Tell me about it, my child.
Brigitte said that I was, and that her father was in love with me. And then there he was. And we were looking at each other. And I could hardly breathe. I knew then that I had to leave.
Do you like him, Maria?
Yes.
Did you let him see how you felt?
If I did, I didn't know that I did. That is what has been torturing me. I was there on God's errand. To have asked for the captain's love would have been wrong. I don't know, Mother. I do know this. I am ready at this very moment to take my vows of poverty, obedience, and chastity.
Maria, the love of a man and a woman is holy too. The first time we talked together, you told me that you remembered your father and mother before they died. Do you remember? Were they happy?
Yes, Mother, they were very happy.
Maria, you were born of their happiness, of their love. My child, you have a great capacity to love. What you must find out is, how does God want you to spend your love?
I've pledged my life to God's service. I've pledged my life to God.
My daughter, if you love this man, it doesn't mean that you love God less. You must find out. You must go back.
Oh no, Mother, please don't ask me to do that. Please, let me stay here.
These walls were not made to shut out problems. You have to face them. You have to find the life you were born to live.
How do I find it?
Look for it.
I'm sorry if I said something I shouldn't have said.
You did say the wrong thing, but you said it at the right time.
The children told me that you were going to marry Frau Schrader.
We found we just couldn't go the same way. That door is shut.
Sister Margaret always says that when God shuts one door...
I know. He opens a window. Maria, why did you run away to the Abbey? What made you come back?
Mother Abbess, she said you have to look for your life.
Often when you find it, you don't recognize it.
No.
Not at first. Then one day, one night, all of a sudden it stands before you.
Yes.
I look at you now and I realize this is not something that has just happened. It is something I've known deep inside me for many weeks. You knew it too. What was it that told you?
Brigitte, she said when we were dancing that night.
She was quite right. That was not just an ordinary dance, was it?
I hadn't danced since I was a very little girl. I guess it's quite different when you're all grown up, isn't it?
When you were a very little girl, did a very little boy ever kiss you?
Uh-huh.
That's quite different too.
Is it? It is different.
Your whole life will be different now, Maria. I'll take you anywhere you want to go, give you anything you wish.
Oh, but I don't want to go anywhere. All that I could wish for is right here.